Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, I feel led on this journey to come back and share my life and things with you that could help someone. I'm not sure who, but I feel led to come back and share my stories to raise the earth's vibration. So, stories that shape my life. And like the other video, I was reading a little bit on this 3-minute positive workbook. And I was talking about emotions. So, those that are here, thank you for showing up. And I guess you were meant to see this video. Maybe it'll help you out in your journey of your life. So, and we've been talking about emotions and transforming your life by changing your thoughts. And this is video 1 on emotions on fear. So, I'm going to define fear. Define fear. Fear is, and I took notes so I can, you know, as you might see on the other videos, that no, I don't really, I'm just getting started, and this is just my personal journey that uh I'm allowing you guys to be and go on with me, and maybe it might help you guys in the future or now, who knows, but I'm gonna get started. So, I talk about emotions. And the first one that came up was fear. And I'm going to define fear. Fear is a very unpleasant or disturbing feeling caused by the presence or imminence of danger. The idiom is for fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay, this is my story. I hope that it could help you. So, I'm telling you a story on a time where I felt some fear. Okay, I was living on the south side of Chicago. It was about in the 70s or 80s, and I was about, I'll say, 8 or 9 years old. And here's a story. I was supposed to be going to the store for my mom to buy some milk. And so I didn't really want to go to the store. So I decided to go to the store and make it fun. So I put on those, remember those back in the day, we had steel skates. And the store was just like on the corner. So as I was going to the store, about what, 8 or 9 years old, uh, by the time I reached the corner of the store, um, I didn't know. I'm like a little kid. I did not know there was bullets start flying all over the place. And here I am, this little girl, just trying to with this milk, and that my mom sent me to go get. So anyway, my mom told my oldest sister to come and get me. You know, we had 9 in our family, and my oldest sister came around the back way of the store to it came outside just before I turned the corner. I didn't know. I could have gotten shot, and it was devastating. And so, okay, so here's the story. It was fearful. I was in fear. So I say, when you're the things that traumatize me, now I'm going back in my mind, and how can I alchemize this to make it work for me so I don't stay stuck whenever I think about this. So, and instead of saying, oh, I lived in a terrible part of Chicago for the rest, I don't live there. I haven't lived there in so long, in almost, what, 40, 50 years now. Am I still traumatized over that situation? No. You know how I switched it? I turned that fear into something that worked for me. Is I'm glad I was in that condition just to know that is somewhere I don't ever want to live, or I never want to raise my kids. I never want to be in a situation like that. So as I grew up, I made sure that when I grow up, I'm not going to have my kids or my family in an environment of guns or anything of that nature. And guess what? Instead of staying stuck or traumatized by that, when I think about it now, it made me a better person. So, in saying that, was I expecting that situation? No. Did I put myself in that situation? No. But I was in that situation. And instead of staying traumatized by it, I decided to alchemize it, transform it, to for make it something that would be good for me. And with that being said, it did. I did not keep myself in a position to stay in trauma. Even as of this day, when I think about it, I'm proud of myself. So, to help you, if there's something that you're in, a situation that you're in that's unpleasant, that's fearful, that you may be, look at that situation and instead of staying a victim, come out of victimhood. Alchemize it to where it works. It's going to make it work for you to say, I'm going to work this hard so I will never be in a situation like that. And when you do that, that's self-awareness. And when you do that, you not only help yourself, but you help those around you. You're taking responsibility for something that you may have caused or you may not have caused, but you're taking responsibility for it. And that's when you gain clarity. And when I say clarity, I found out when I was younger, that's the clarity part. It made it clear to me that is something I do not want to live in, nor do I want my family to be, my girls or my to be in that kind of environment. So I took something negative and made it positive, and I still do to this day. So, thank you for showing up. I'll come back with another emotion that I took from a negative situation. I transformed it into something positive. You have a blessed day, and you find something in your life. Raise the earth vibration. Thank you. Bye.